Hey, sugar. Oh, sugar. Yeah, sweet girl. Howdy. Well, just coming to you with a quick video. Figured I might go over the chicken coop. We've moved this year, and so the setup is a bit different than the other video I posted that you'll find somewhere here right now in a card. But it's a little different because we've got different stuff going on where we moved to. So let's take a look real quick. All right, the first big change is the fence. You'll see they have actually a nice big area to run around in. And on the outside is a fence. And these are called T-posts. These are called T-posts right here. And you pound them in either with a hammer or with a tool, which I will pop up here somewhere. It's just kind of a little tube that slides over the end of this and slams down to pound it into the ground. Then you connect these, what's called welded wire fencing, and you connect them with these little clips that you, focus, come on, that you attach and then bend around to hold them in place. And I've got two or three of those clips on each post here. So I got, see one up here, and there's another one down there. Some of them got three, some of them have two based on where it's at. Like over there, it's more secured because it's kind of wonky. But now if we come up here, this is more. Here, let me show you. All right, so above me is just basic bird netting. So there is hawks that live around here, and we don't want our little chickens to get eaten by hawks. In fact, when we first moved in, there was hawks. There was at least one hawk that lived around here and would be flying around. I'd see them all the time. And with their big play area, this nice big open area, it's a great place for a hawk to get a quick lunch, or a chicken dinner. So put this up. Let me show you how we did it. It's really simple. I mean, we spent, I think, maybe 20 bucks total on the netting, and I have stuff left over. And let me show you. Hey, sugar. Oh, sugar. Yeah, sweet girl. She wanted some pets. Okay, so well, it's kind of messy right here because we had to tie out some of the slack. But if I come over here to the sides, you'll see we slid over and then zip tied them all up. Oh, and as we go around, it was just a process of going through and pulling it tight each time, bunching it up, and then oh, well, that's not good. All right, so we just went around and bunched it up, pulled it taut, and then tied it off. You'll see we kind of did that around the whole area, and then attached it up here to the coop. And it gives you good coverage. The only place that really is open is right here underneath the trees, which I'm not terribly worried about the hawk coming right here. I mean, I probably will eventually go ahead and finish it off, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty good coverage. I also have reflectors that I can tie up, but I haven't really felt the need for it. I'll say the only thing about this is the pine straw gets caught. So you gotta I gotta every once in a while come through and just, you know, kind of clean it off, but it's whatever. It's fine. I've since, when we moved over here, I started finishing the roof a bit more. On the old, at the old house, if you remember, it was all just a tarp. Over here, let me show you. Over here, I've brought the roof out a bit more, so they have good hard panel going out, and then it comes the last little bit of tarp, which I'll be replacing the next month or so to go ahead and finish it out. But what it does is now, you know, if it's raining for some reason this were to collapse, they have their little doorway, and all their food and water will stay dry. Now this might get wet right here, but that will all be dry, and they can stay safe and dry. Now there's a fun story about this. So over here at the gate, I just have it to secure. It's just this little latch right here. It just hooks to the fencing, you know, like that, and can't get out now. But anyway, so this, I have some of the welded wire up here, and that is because Blondie, who is right there, hey girl, she learned that while she doesn't really have the ability to, that she knows of, to jump and fly over the fence, I think she might catch her, I mean her feet probably catch right here, and they can't really stand on this, it's too wobbly, it's too thin. But what she can stand on is this. So she would hop up and sit up here. You see a picture? Yeah, here's a picture right here. She'd hop up and then get on this, and then she'd hop down over the fence and be walking around all back there. And she's smart, so she would go underneath the trees and stuff and stay out of the main yard. But I'm like, come on, girl, we got this fence, we got this, so you don't get, so you're not out there in the open, so hops can get you. And she just hops over anyway. But so we've got this up here now, and that stops her for the most part. Well, I mean, since we've secured like that, she hasn't gotten out, and it works pretty good. Now for the gate itself, I talked about latching this, but to actually secure it to the T-post, you can't just attach it. You have to get these little hinges. I think if you were to look up T-post gate hinges, you'll pull up, they're like, I think $20, $30, but they pretty much just slide in and into the position you want them over the top of it, and it kind of clinks down, clink, 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 and then once you get to the point, you kind of hold it there and then put it in. And then the same thing over here, and it bends down and it holds by tension. And it works great for, you know, what it is. Works great. I haven't had any issues with it. So if you got T-posts and you are looking for a solution for a gate, this is an easy one to do. Now I could probably do something better, it looks nicer and whatever, but if you're looking for something that's cheap, maybe 40 bucks total. Actually, I can't remember, maybe this was maybe 70 bucks total. I don't remember how much this gate was, but it's all very low labor intensive. I can just, you know, pop those on and then hook the gate up, and that's it. So it's very simple. So the Coop itself, to finish off, the inside is pretty much the same as the old in the other video. So go check that out if you haven't already. But that's pretty much it as far as major changes for the chickens are concerned. They've got a nice big area now. We used to have a small backyard, but now this whole area is about as big as our entire backyard was last time. Or actually, it's bigger than our old backyard. So they actually have more space, and now I have more space to do a garden in the spring. Whereas the other one, they would actually have to run around my garden to have this much space. Not even this much space, but so it's good. But that's pretty much it. If you have any other suggestions about what I might do, now before you start talking, some of these I will say I'm constantly trying to staple these fence. I'm aware I'm gonna be doing it today. Some of these panels, some of this is loose, but it's just a constant. You got to stay on it and repair it as you need to. So, before anyone gets on to me about that, I already know. So, anyway, if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'll have more videos coming here probably in the next few weeks. Once the new year starts, I'm gonna start doing stuff more regular, but just thought I would give a little update for those who are looking for ideas on how to keep chickens in a more urban or suburban setting. I mean, this also works for rural settings too, but this is more for people who don't have acres and acres, but are kind of limited to maybe an acre or two of space. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe for more. Like I said, I got more coming in the new year. I'm gonna be really hitting the ground running, hopefully, and get more regular stuff out. So see you next time.